Hello, and welcome back to my Minecraft series. We are playing All the Mods 8, and today I have something interesting to look into. Because you see, someone down in the comments made a good suggestion, and one I hadn't really thought of before, and it would actually solve the problem that I'm having right now, provided I understand how it works. Because you see, in this mod, there are things called watering cans that's added by Mystical Agriculture, and the way I believe that these work is I can actually promote growth of a single crop, or I believe, varying larger distances or amounts of crops using these items, which means if I need more seeds, I can just make them generate more seeds. So we'll start off with the basic one, and I believe just as is the case with pretty much everything else in this mod, I need to use more tiers of the one before. Now, the ingots are going to be my biggest problem, because I am running desperately low on prosperity. So for now, we're just going to make the first tier, and let's go and see how it works. That's not how you make it work. I might have to fill it with water. So I'm right-clicking, and it seems to be doing something, but it's not doing anything. Perhaps I need to be stood on the actual block. I don't think that's helping. No, that's not functioning in the way I expected. Maybe it's because it's on inferior farmland. Okay, that's definitely growing faster than normal, but it's not great. I don't know if I'm doing this right, that's the problem. I'm just repeatedly hitting it with the effect of the watering can, and I don't know if that's the way I'm supposed to be doing this. Okay, this is definitely faster than just allowing it to grow naturally. Is it worth it? Not right now. But what I might be able to do, let's give this a test. It's not fast enough, unfortunately. However, speaking of seeds, let's see what we've got inside the machine. We have a diamond seed. That's awesome. That's kind of what I want to see, because we're going to need to spend more diamonds pretty sharpish. Okay, after my slightly failed experiment, I am going to look into one particular thing. Blaze powder. I have all of the things necessary to make this stuff growing already, but I am going to have to make a blaze seed eventually. Unfortunately, the only way to make a blaze seed is to use a blaze rod. Now, method number one is incredibly expensive. These generalized nether predictions, they're from a different mod called Hostile Neural Networks. I can actually make this now, probably. The problem is, these overworld predictions are generated using this mod, and it uses a lot of power. Now, this is going to mean nothing to you if you're not familiar with the mod. I'm not that familiar with it myself. You don't need to try and work out how this works. All you need to know is it's going to cost so much in terms of power consumption that I probably can't keep up with it right now. And each one of these nether predictions requires 4 overworld predictions, and I need 2 per blaze rod, and I need 20 per soul jar, so I need 80 blaze rods, which means 160 nether predictions, which means I need 640 overworld predictions. That's not happening. So, other methods. Molten cores. Nope, I do not have molten cores available to me. It would be great if I already had the seeds, because the blaze essence would make those pretty quickly. That leaves us, realistically, with one option, and that is this metal press. Immersive Engineering is a mod that I've never really engaged with before, so this is going to be an interesting test. Interestingly, it doesn't give me a recipe to make the metal press, but it looks like I'm going to need 4 blaze powder, one of these molds, the rod mold, so we need an engineer's workbench for this. That does have a recipe. Excellent. That's a good start. And then we just need wire cutters and steel plate. Okay, I'm going to start off making what I can and then worry about what I can't when I get to it, which is going to be soon. There's some steel plates. There's the wire cutters. Oh, I need treated wood. Treated wood planks. How do I make a treated wood slab? Creosote oil. I am very deep into things I don't understand. A method to get the oil, one of them is to use this machine, but I need a blaze rod to do it. I don't like that. Okay, the other method is to build a coke oven. Coke means two things to me, and neither of those things are something that I would use an oven for. I think I need to actually go to the wiki for once. Okay, I need an engineer's hammer, and I need to make coke bricks. Got the hammer. Hammer! Easily done. Okay, let's select an appropriate place to have a coke oven. How about next to my livestock? I am really bad at maths. Okay, and then supposedly, plop. Nice! Okay, I've made a coke oven. How do I use a coke oven? I put wood in and coal. No, it's just the wood. I don't need to fire it in any way. Okay, so it's given me the coal, and it's given me creosote oil. Brilliant. I've never actually seen this word before, so I hope I'm saying it right. Creosote oil seems right. Presumably, 1,000 megabytes fits into a bucket. So, 2 more fires. I'm going to give him a neighbour. There we are. And yes, indeed. So 4 fires of this equals 1 bucket's worth of creosote oil. I'm not planning on drinking that, don't you worry. So then if I surround the oil with wood, that gives me 8 treated planks. Yeah. Okay, back to the workbench. So I need sticks, slabs, and a fence. Grab one of you. Lots of steps involved in this one. Okay, we have a workbench. So now that I have the workbench, how does this actually work? So I need an engineer's blueprint. Got one of those. So now we need the steel plates and my wire cutters. You go in there, you go in there, you go in there. Make you... Okay, I've done it! Oh, good. Okay, the rest of you can go back into the system before I thoroughly confuse myself. Steel scaffolds. There are 2 types, and I don't know which one I need. I think I need this one. Yeah, I'm sure I do. This is already so much. I need a redstone engineering block. Okay, got one of those. I need a piston. Got one of those. I need a heavy engineering block. Okay. I don't have any of this stuff. Right, so I can grow electrum, and I just need silver and gold. Okay, that's fine. I say it's fine. Yeah, I don't think I ever made silver seeds. And wouldn't you know it, I've got a load of tertium space just down here. Electrum will be coming shortly. So what else do I need? Conveyor belts. And for that, I need leather. I need leather, iron, and redstone. Luckily for me, I have been preparing for the moment where I need leather. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I am going to have an IRL cup of tea, and I'm going to allow the cows to grow up so that they can be bred again. I'm going to allow the silver to grow so that I can actually use it. And when I come back, I can just carry on. Okay, I'm full of tea and I am back. Let's have a look and see what has happened. That's pretty good. That means I can immediately make some electrum. I think I need to crush this stuff. There are so many different types of hammers in this game. Let's do the ore hammer. Let's keep it in my inventory so that I can just go plop. Yes. And then I believe I can just fire it. And I can turn that into electrum. Yes, I can. And we have our heavy engineering block. Now that the cows have had a chance to expand to the point where it's not going to make much of a difference to the population if I kill some, I'm going to use my sharpness and looting sword. So hopefully I don't need to kill too many. Whoa! That's actually loads. Why does that look like chicken? 25 leather should be more than enough. Oh, that's animal fat. Okay. And I've got the conveyor belts, in which I only need 2. Great. There we go. Fantastic. I'm just trying to figure out precisely where to place these now, because it's not the most straightforward thing ever. I think we go 1, 2, 3. So the piston needs to face downwards. So we put that there. And then do we go... No? It's possible that the piston and this other block are too high up. Oh, and then then I need to use the engineer's hammer. I'm a genius, Pokemon. So do I then place you there? Yes. It looks like it's running. Does this require power? Yes, it looks like RF needs to be pumped in from the top. That should do it. Yes. Okay, it's powered. Now we just need some blaze powder. Okay, we need to crush a lot of things, and we need a mortar and a pestle. So we need to crush ender powder, coal powder, and redstone powder. Oh no, that requires ender powder as well. Right. So that's 24 of you. 24 of you. Wait. Oh no! Oh god, that's the worst thing. I don't have enough ender pearls for this. Oh god. I need to drastically increase my ender pearl production. I've only got 1 seed at the moment. So I've got 6 extra slots. I can increase the production. Do you know what? I don't need these osmium seeds right now. I'm pretty sure I've got enough osmium for the time being. Oh, that's so annoying. I'm an idiot. Okay, so I can have 10 slots going pretty easily if I had the seeds. I just don't have the seeds. And I don't have the prosperity to spend to create more. And I need more ender pearls to create more seeds anyway. I need like 80 or 64 or something stupid. No! Okay. I have a solution. My solution will require prosperity, but once I have implemented it, this should never be a problem again. I'm going to need to go mining. I just one-shot the mimic and I got... Oh, I like that. Immunity to fall damage. And I can jump higher. Oh, that's so good. That's really nice. Hell yeah. Okay, it's really nice until I'm going up, like, single blocks. Oh, looting. Yes, please. Okay, I am out of the mines. I spent a lot longer down there than I intended to. I found quite a lot of things. Not as much prosperity as I was kind of hoping for. However, that's not necessarily a problem. So 224 prosperity. That's going to be enough for now. And later, when I'm at the stage where I'm going to need loads of it, hopefully that's when I will have found the relevant enchanted gear with the fortune. Now, what I'm going to be aiming for now are these bad boys. Growth Accelerators. These are going to be my ticket. Now, 2 things I want to say. 1, I'll explain what they do. You stack these growth accelerators underneath the farmland that you want the crop to grow on, and each one will provide more tick updates, therefore growing the crop faster. Now, they each have a range. So Inferium Tier 1 goes down 12 blocks beneath the farmland. Tier 2 goes down 24 blocks. So that includes the first 12, which is the Inferium. Then you have a block of 12 Prudentium, and then it goes down until Supremium. And of course, that's going to get expensive. However, the other thing I want to say is that these are much cheaper than I remember. Quite a lot, actually. I thought I was having to spend ingots, but it's only 1 gemstone for 3 accelerators. That's a lot cheaper. I can make a lot more than I thought I could. How many diamonds do I have? 57. That's good. Let's make a couple more. And while we're at it, let's see. Do I have any I've got Enderman seeds! I'm a happy boy. Get you going. Right, I want to make 12 of these. So I just need to do this 4 times. So let's test to see the difference. So if I then grab that seed and plant it here, let's see if there's any noticeable difference in growth speed. Yes! Wow, yeah, that is way faster. I'll wait until it's grown, but this might be faster than a pot, even with just 12 of them. Let's hit it with the watering can as well. Oh! And it gave me a seed! This is a game changer. Getting seeds from this method is way more likely than a pot. Oh my god. I finally have one. This is what I've been trying to make. This fertilized essence... I'll just show you. This is kind of a waste, but... You see how much that actually made? Mystical fertilizer is what I want to make. That is how I can walk over to these crops and I can just hold right click and I can grow like 20 of them in about 10 seconds. This is what I want. Right. Okay. Yeah. Right. So it turns out I didn't actually need the fertilized essence to make this. Ever. I could have done this from the beginning. That's what I'm hearing. I'm having to spend some diamonds doing it, but... Okay, shall I demonstrate? I hate myself so much. You know, I often criticize others for not being awake and paying attention, and I deserved that happening to me for that reason. I only need 3 more seeds from this, but considering my immediate need for ender pearls, I think it's warranted that I just make this. Oh, I've already got enough. I've already got enough. So, ender pearl production has just increased tenfold. That's going to generate a little bit higher now. So, with that in mind, let's make some blaze powder. Here we are. Here's 12 of them. Oh god! Oh no. Why can't I... Is that how it works? Oh, it's because it takes 4. Oh no. Oh, I need so much more blaze powder than I thought I did. Oh, that's gonna take me so long to make those blaze seeds. Each one is 0.5, and I need 10. Oh god. I'm gonna need so much more Enderman pearls. Ender pearls. Well, I'm not gonna tell you precisely what my plan is yet. However, this is the basis for how mystical agriculture growth will evolve in the future. The fact that I know that it works this well, with only, well, realistically, with only a fifth of the potential growth acceleration capacity that it has, and how cheap they are, I am almost at the point where I can make this more efficient and more viable than these pots. If I can get these to grow at even double that rate, which is very possible, by the way, I can effectively half the area needed to attain the same production. Oh, things are moving in a wonderful direction. I'm going to need more diamonds, so it's time to increase the production. Okay, I've relocated the silver to here because I've decided I'm actually going to grow the ender pearls here as well. Double it again. 8 is close enough. I'm happy with that. You know what? No, 9. Gunpowder's not a problem right now, but it will be. I'm going to have to start making creeper seeds, I think. I think I actually have a creeper head as well. That's pretty cool. Do I have a creeper head? I do. Oh, that's lovely. Wow. Okay. So effectively 1 essence equals 2 gunpowder. Ender essence is going really, really well. Happy with that. Diamond is doing okay as well. There's an extra seed. For a second I was a bit worried about bones. However, I have 544 of them. So that should tie me over for some time. I'm pleased that I was so anal about picking bones up in those dungeons. Let's do some spring cleaning. That's looking tidier. Creeper seeds. I'm going to put you at the back there. You can just grow in your own time, mate. Don't you worry. By the time I need you, you'll be there. I have full faith. Oh yeah, this essence is really growing now. Right, I've stepped away for a few minutes and oh-wee. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. Let me just work out how much powder of things I have. I've got 12 coal powder. So if I make 52 more coal powder, I just want to keep things even because it's easy to forget how much of what I have and being efficient. Great, so I now have a stack of that. If I then make a stack of redstone powder, cool. This way I can just make stacks of blaze powder at a time and not have to worry. So let's make some more ender pearls. Then let's make some more ender powder. And then I should be able to just make a stack. Yes. And I should only have gunpowder remaining. Great. Yes. Oh, I need to stop jumping directly into my lava. Oh, and now I've broken that as well. Do you know what? It was meant to be. I have nearly a quarter of what I need, I think. Yes. This is going to work. Though, that being said, I do need more solium. I'm not going to do any more solium this episode, but I am going to need more solium just because I'm going to need to make more soul jars and stuff. I can do the ice seeds now. I can actually get those done, which means I'm going to need my lovely Silk Touch pickaxe. I'm going to need to remember where the ice was. Okay, there's a lot of ice just down here. That's a hell of a biome line, isn't it? Look at that. Yep, it's just down to the southwest. I believe it's just 4 ice blocks. Yes. It's just so easy. By the way, the ice is actually going to be functional. There's not a whole lot of use for it for me right now. However, having the facility to grow a lot of it will be pretty much necessary towards the end of this. I'm not going to tell you how or why, because it'll be a surprise. But the more I think on it, the less the ice seeds are a, you know, check this off the list thing, and more of a, hey, it'll be really useful if I can grow a lot of this. Ooh, I'm getting low on wheat seeds. I need to do something about that. There we go. Now I'm no longer running low on wheat seeds. Oh, I'm so glad I managed to pick that up in time. That would have been a disaster if that melted. Hey, there we go. And just for simplicity, I'm just going to do this. That's not going to harm the Inferium production very much, and I've got thousands of them anyway. I will have to expand the Inferium. What I'm planning on doing, just to give you a bit of an idea of my sort of long-term future goals with this. Eventually, I am going to turn my farms into this. Growth accelerators underneath farmland with automated resource gathering. Now what I'm probably going to do is I will just take essentially one resource, it could be iron, and I'll give it maybe its own 9x9. More likely it's going to be smaller than that. It might have half of one of those. Just because if I do it right, it's going to grow so quick that I won't need to have that much of it growing. And then the pots left over after the crops have been transferred into a sort of proper farmland setup, they will go in and they'll join the Inferium growth. And then eventually, when I have a lot of Inferium, I will swap that over to a farm system like this too. It's also better for performance. I've actually noticed the game is already starting to lag a little bit for me. The frame rate's going down, the frame pacing's definitely off. And I have been told that these pots do end up absolutely wrecking the tick rate as well. I definitely don't want to see that, but I think that is more than enough for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. 24 of you. Wait. Oh no! During my interrogation of this poor chatbot, I actually came up with an idea. What if I asked ChatGPT how I should market my video? Immediately, the stack disappeared. Oh!